Online CG asset marketplace Cubebrush has changed its upload policy to require creators to identify any products that have been created using AI tools. AI-generated content is still permitted on the site if correctly labeled, but will automatically be hidden in searches and on sellers' online stores, making it essentially invisible. In a blog post explaining the change, Cubebrush describes its ultimate aim as to have an AI-free marketplace. Founded in 2014, Cubebrush is now one of the most popular online marketplaces for stock content for CG work, including 3D models, materials, tools, and 2D images. Although most are created in the conventional way by hand, an increasing number of new products offered for sale have been created using AI tools. According to Cubebrush, while it was consistently denied new creators with AI-generated portfolios applying to open new stores, a small number of existing creators on our platform have started uploading AI content. Previously, Cubebrush staff manually hid AI-generated assets being offered for sale on the marketplace, which hides them in search results and in creators' stores. The site has now changed its upload policy to require sellers to tag assets that have been created using AI. Any tagged assets will be hidden automatically, and any assets found to have been mislabeled will now be deleted. Stores that consistently fail to properly identify their AI content will face permanent bans from the site. The policy is interesting because although Cubebrush's blog post states directly that AI content is not accepted on the marketplace, it is still permitted on the site itself. Creators can upload AI-generated content, and if labeled correctly, it will not be deleted, but it will only be accessible through a direct link. While sellers could promote these direct links themselves, doing so would remove one of the key benefits of selling through an online marketplace, that they receive more traffic than most sellers' own websites or social media profiles. According to Cubebrush, AI-generated content will become essentially invisible. Other online asset marketplaces have responded to the growth of AI-generated content and artists' differing responses to it in different ways. Some view generative AI as a potentially useful tool or a money-making opportunity. Others see it as devaluing the role of the artist or even as an existential threat. Cubebrush's new policy places it towards the latter end of the spectrum. Of the other popular marketplaces, FlipNormal's policy is straightforward. AI-generated content is not permitted, even if offered for free, and will be removed. Fab and ArtStation Marketplace, both owned by Epic Games, permit AI-generated content if it is tagged created with AI, but do not use license existing assets for the use of training AI models. TurboSquid, owned by Shutterstock and Getty Images, does not permit the sale of AI-generated content, but it does license assets on the site for use of training AI models under an opt-out policy, and it also is launching its own generative AI tool. CG Traders' terms of service do not explicitly forbid the sale of AI-generated content, although sellers are required to warrant that assets are their own original works